All right, my friends here at school, they're excited to tell me what our pattern is. So I want you to think about it first. So we had 4 green. Then we lost a green and added a red apple. Now we have 2 red apples, 2 green apples. Oh, but then it changed, right? We said that now there's 5 leaves in a basket. Now there's only 4 leaves in a basket, and 1 is in the basket. What do you think today will be? Gavin.
I think there will be 3 leaves.
And how many in the basket?
1.
Okay, so you're thinking it might be 3 leaves and 1 in the basket? Or 2 in the basket? Or how many in the basket? There was 1 yesterday. 0? Who thinks something different? Henry?
I think there's going to be 2 in the basket and 3 up.
Okay, so Henry's thinking that there's going to be 3 leaves at the top and 2 in the basket. What about the number? June?
6.
6. Are we ready? Are we correct? We are a smart bunch of first graders. So my friends at home, remember you can be talking out loud while we're doing it as well. All right, so let's say it together. Today is Tuesday, October 6th, 2020. So let's go and change our date. What am I going to change our date to? Yesterday was 10, which is October 5th, 2020. So what's today? Natalie?
It's going to be a 10, and then you can erase the 5 and put a 6.
Why am I erasing the 5?
Because that's not the date. That's not the date.
Yeah, that's not the date. It's not the 5th anymore, Nevaeh. Yeah, it's the 6th. Good. Now watch what I'm doing. Watch carefully. How many days in school? Think about how you're getting that answer. I'm going to go back just a little. And then Gavin just a little bit, yeah. June, what do you think?
14
Oh, look at our days in school. Yesterday was 24. And here's our chart. Henry?
25.
25. How did you figure that out?
Yesterday was 24, and now it's 25.
Okay, so you looked at this and you added 1 more. Who got something different? Who used a different strategy to figure that out? Gavin?
I counted a 10 and then a 10 and then 5 more.
Watch this. I am going to write a math sentence. Oh, sorry, friends, you can't see me in there. I'm going to write a math sentence or math equation to show what Gavin just told us. So we know that the number is 25. He told me that he counted a 10 plus, what else, Gavin?
10
10 plus what?
equals 25.
Oop, we're missing 1 more. What did you tell me? You said 10 and 10, which is 20, and then how many more?
35.
How many more here?
5.
5 more. And he told us that equals 25. So look at friends. We know that 10 plus 10 equals what, everyone? 20. And 5 more is 25. We could write our math equation like that too. I'm going to bring the computer and show my friends. Make sure you're sitting so I don't trip. And show them our math equation. This is a little different than what we normally do. Who is another way that we could write that math equation for 25? What else could we do? Kendall?
We can put 20 plus 5.
How did you figure that out? Good thinking.
I figured that out because there was 20 all colored in and 5 more.
There's 20 because we know 10 and 10 is 20 and 5 more.
It even says it on it. There's
Oh.
25 and 2.
How does it say that? Because how many 10s are there, Kendall?
2 10s and 5 extra ones.
You are a smart cookie. I'm going to make this a little bit straighter.
I thought we were trying to
Oh, you did. Friends, I forgot to write on our grid, so I'm going to do that now. So the date is 10-6-20. What is going to be my number tree? What's at the top of my number tree? How many leaves are there? Nevaeh. There's more than 3. There's 3 flying in the air, and there's 2 in the basket. So how many altogether? Nevaeh, go ahead.
5.
5. What is going to be my 2 partners? What are my 2 partners for the number 5 on my number tree? Look at the picture to help you. I'll show you up close. What are my 2 numbers? Back up a little bit. What are the 2 numbers I'm going to use? Gavin?
I think it would be
2 and? What's the other number? Oh, and 3. You're right. How'd you figure that out, buddy?
So there's 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top.
Yeah, so what's my math equation? Who can help me write my math equation? Kendall?
2 plus 3 equals 5.
You're right. We're going to do something kind of tricky today. Are you ready? I want to write a math story right here with words. How could I use our picture and our number tree to make up a math story? What could I say? Think about that for a minute. Turn and talk to a friend quietly. And at home, be thinking about a math story that we could write that would make sense in here with the number 5. And look what's happening. Look at our picture to help you. You have any Kendall yet? Elizabeth, turn your body. What could you say? What do you think? That's okay. What about you, Kendall? What do you think? Using our picture. So there's 3 in the air, 2 in the basket, and our number tree is 5. What do you think? Any ideas? Thinking. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What did you and your partner talk about? Henry?
I said 1 and 4 equals 5.
You're right. 1 plus 4 does equal 5, but let's make it into a story. Think about what a story means. A math story or a math problem. Nevaeh?
Can you write the words what you did?
Yeah, what did you say? What did you and your partner talk about?
We talked about that.
Okay.
We talked about nothing because we have no idea what.
That's why we're doing this. This is tricky. Kendall?
You can put on there like there were 5, and then you can put there was 2 apples, and there were 3 leaves.
Okay, you're close, friends. How many leaves altogether?
5.
5. We could maybe start by saying there were 5 leaves flying in the air. How many flew into the basket? 2 leaves flew into the basket. How many leaves are in the air? What would the answer be?
3.
3. So that would be a story problem or a math story. I would write all of those words. So we're going to keep practicing that, but now it's time for a spinner. What do I use the spinner for again? Adelie?
For the magic bag.
For the magic bag. Are you ready? Show me with your fingers how many I'm going to grab out of the magic bag. You are correct. So here we go. Are you ready? Try to predict in your mind which one I'm going to grab. Don't flirt when you see what shape it is. What shape is this, Gavin? Who knows? This is a tricky word. It's a pretty fancy word. Henry?
Hexagon.
It is a hexagon. I'm going to put it in week 2 because we're still on week 2. I'm going to go over and grab my hexagon so I don't forget. Ooh, something's going on with our graph.
Equal. They're all equal.
They're all equal. Look at that big fancy word. Equal means they're the same. They're equal. Elizabeth, what shape is this? Rhombus. So I'm going to put that in week 2 and grab out my rhombus. All right, we have one more to grab out. June, what shape is this?
A triangle.
This is a triangle. Which 2 shapes are equal or the same? Which 2 shapes are equal or the same? Yes.
The hexagon and the triangles.
Hexagon and
Diamond.
trapezoid. They each have 3. Which other 2 are equal or the same? June?
The triangle and the diamond.
What is the fancy word for it? It looks like a diamond. We called it a diamond in kindergarten. Rhombus. They each have how many?
4.
4.
There's only a couple on the bottom.
You're right.
And then the next
Kendall.
And 4K, we used the word rhombus for diamond.
You
4K.
did. Wow. So you're getting pretty good at shapes. Good work, friends. Go ahead and tiptoe back to your desk.